Alright, welcome back to another Pearl Lemon Legal YouTube video, and today we're going to talk about how to find a trustworthy lawyer, or more accurately solicitor or barrister if you find yourself in the UK, as we do. So this is a challenge that we've found ourselves. We operate as a consultancy, and a lot of the time we are in a situation where we help our clients to find someone who's an expert in that field. Now, that means we want to do our due diligence because we care about our clients. And so there's a couple of steps that we go through. And that's one of the reasons we're doing this video today. Another reason is that we actually come across a lot of clients who say, I've been trying to evict this tenant for ages. Previous lawyer I used, they couldn't get it done. And once you review the case, it's hard to understand why that was. And so I think traditionally as well, lawyers do have a bit of a bad reputation in a lot of the UK, even though they are so necessary. And so we'd like to help you basically choose a solicitor or barrister that's going to actually be worth your time and money. So here are a couple of things you can consider. Now, the first thing to do would be to research. A lot of people find a solicitor only to find that that solicitor does not in fact specialize in what it is they need them to. So make sure you understand what your case is about. If it's property, if it's a family law case, if it's criminal law, if it's a money claim, if you are in a bankruptcy petition, try and find a solicitor who does specialize in that. Now, it doesn't always show on their websites. A lot of solicitors don't, but most of them do. So if you aren't too sure, you should be able to go there and identify the solicitor with a photo and a bit of a description. Have a look, see what their background is, where their focus areas are, and so do your due diligence from that point of view. The next thing you want to check are the credentials. So it's probably happened once before, but we've actually helped a client who had a barrister who was in fact not a barrister. Now, in the UK, solicitors are registered with the SRA, which is the Solicitors Regulation Authority, and that has all the registered solicitors in the UK. Similarly, the barristers are on the Barristers Register, and so if you need to check, you'd go there to see if the barrister you're using is in fact a registered barrister. It's only happened once before, but it doesn't hurt to check. Now, if you followed the first two steps, you found a legal professional who specializes and focuses in your problem area. You've got someone who knows what they're doing. You've had a look at their profile. You've checked on the register, whether that's the solicitor's register or the barrister's register. Now you want to know if they are any good or not. And a lot of people just skip this step because they're desperate, they're pressed for time. So it's good to start early. Go look at the reviews. Most solicitors or barristers will have a Google profile. You can go have a look at the Google reviews. You can see how they've responded to bad feedback, and just give yourself a clear idea of who it is you could be potentially hiring to sort your matter out for you. Now, the last thing that I think people should be aware of is you can trust your gut instincts. Many times we have come across clients who say, I did have a bad feeling about it, but I didn't think much of it at the time. Or I got a bad vibe, which is perhaps not the most scientific or formal way of putting it. But sometimes if you've got a bad feeling, it is the right idea to trust it. And if you're not completely comfortable with the solicitor or the barrister you're speaking to, or other legal professional, whether that's a consultant or whatever the case may be, probably worth trusting your gut. You will not be the worse off for it. And there you have it, how to find a trustworthy lawyer in less than 5 minutes. If you enjoyed that video, please like and subscribe to the channel. And if you find yourself in a situation where you worked with a lawyer that you don't know that you could have trusted, and you find yourself trying to pick up the pieces, please be in touch. We'd love to help. We'd love to give you a clearer idea of what the best way forward is for you. Otherwise, stay legal.